the path in the woods. It is ScreamOs. Slay the princess.
It's time to slay Queen Clay.
If I remember correctly, what do you think? Should we use the skip function? The skip function skips you to either new dialogue or a choice you can make. So it'll skip everything you've already seen. Like, for instance, yeah, like slips is right here.
Okay, so it's like there's stuff that repeats every iteration, and you can just hit skip and it takes you. We did want to turn around and leave. Should we just knock that out the park?
Yeah, I'll have a quick save.
Yeah,
Seriously?
do a quick save.
You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
Oh shit! Actually, leads to more dialogue.
Quietly
Quickly.
continue.
Oh, I thought it was quickly.
Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin.
That's what I chose.
Good.
Yeah.
What we're being asked to do here is wrong.
So I'm guessing by
Better to
the
wash our hands of this
memory
whole
being
situation
lost, we
than
can't
take
like
part.
select an option that's like
Repeat.
like, well, no, it's saying like we can't select an option that's like, oh, we know what's happening here.
Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't
Yeah.
know what he's talking about. That's strange.
Oh,
It
God
looks like
damn
this
it.
path also leads to the cabin.
Oh wow. Leave again.
You're really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job,
steak.
everyone dies. Like, dies.
Ah, yeah.
Forever.
Vampire steak.
Forever.
Forever only lasts so long if you're gone. I don't care. I'm not killing a princess. Good. Maybe everyone should die.
Your silence is deafening.
Are we going the silent route?
But fine, you turn around and
Hell
track
yeah.
back down the path you came.
Decisive.
Oh, would you look at that? You're at the cabin again. Now, I'm not normally one for superstition or astrology, but I have to say, it seems like the universe itself is doing its best to bring you to your fated confrontation with the princess.
You piece of shit.
Oh yeah. Well, if I guess if I start walking in a different direction again, in fact, I'm going to just keep trekking through the wilderness until I find a way out of this place.
There's
Yeah,
always a
let's
choice.
be belligerent
Let me
about
tell
it.
you right now that you're making
Right
the
now.
wrong one for pretty much everyone who has ever lived, as well as for everyone who ever will. And here we go. As you trudge into the woods, something strange starts to happen. At first, it's little
That's cool.
flickers out of the corner of your eyes. Glimpses of familiar wooden
Cabins.
structures through the leaves. But as you focus
Oh my
on
God.
the shadows,
Whoa.
you start to realize that those flickers weren't just a trick of light. In every direction,
Whoa.
there is a path and a cabin. And not just a cabin, the cabin.
The cabin.
An infinite fractal of paths and cabins desperately trying to draw you back to where you need to be. Wait,
That's so cool.
what's going on? But you're too stubborn for that, aren't you? It doesn't matter how many paths or cabins
music's
appear
getting all
around you,
distorted.
You're just going to do whatever you can to shirk your responsibility because you care more about irritating me than you do about the fate of the world.
The face of the world.
The fate of the
You do this
Alliance!
all- You know that, right? But of course you do. Otherwise you wouldn't just wander off into the forest in search of certain death.
Can we get killed
Lose
by the
track of
cabin?
Just how long you spend aimlessly tromping through the wilderness. But it's not like any of that time spent lost in the woods really matters, because it isn't long before the world ends and everyone dies.
Oh. The stranger.
What?
Damn, we just got a completely different
You're
chapter
on a
too.
path in the woods.
What's that? The
And
wall.
at the end of that path
Is this
a
the
cabin.
Truman Show?
And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Am I getting Truman Showed right now?
You're here
I'm
to
getting
slay
Truman
her.
Showed, bro.
If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
This is like the plot to the Truman Show, dude. You aren't kidding. She actually ended. Oh my god.
So, okay.
I
The
want to comment
world-
about the wall.
The world, quote unquote,
It's a vampire.
ends. Phantom Knight. And then we're always, whether it's a different setting, we're always given these options. These are the same options from before. Terrible sense of deja vu. How did this happen already? Okay, no, you aren't kidding. She into the world.
Yeah, so this is just a reset, but there's some stuff that's different now. Like
The
there's
walls
a
weren't
big
here last
fucking
time.
wall. Oh, there we go. Yeah, let's talk about the
What
walls.
are you talking about? I'm sure those walls have always been there. It makes sense if you think about it. If there weren't any walls in the woods,
All in
someone might have
all,
gotten lost.
it's
Or,
just another brick
heaven
in the
forbid,
wall.
Someone other than you might have stumbled onto the princess. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. I don't know. I think it's more fun if he knows what we're thinking.
Voice of the contrarian.
A captive audience.
Nice.
We got a new one.
New voice. New voice.
He might have walled off everything but the path to the cabin, but I'm sure there's plenty of other ways we can ruin his day.
Die.
If by ruining my day, you mean ruining everyone's day forever, then yes, I suppose there are plenty of ways you could pull that off. The world really did end last time, didn't it? We should be careful. For all we know, we just got lucky. The world hasn't ended yet. And you are never going to slay her with that attitude. Stuff those pathetic little voices to the back of your mind and stay focused on the task ahead.
Okay. Anything new? Oh, you bastard!
I think we should silently proceed to the cabin.
All right, yeah. In defiance, though. Whoa.
Before you go any further. She will lie. If we're stuck going in there, maybe we should believe her. Maybe she isn't a liar. Ignore him. He's just being difficult for the sake of it. Let's keep an open mind. The cabin interior is
Oh, whoa, what the
a
fuck?
confusing patchwork of many cabin interiors, all projected across what's
That's so
almost the
trippy.
same space.
Yeah, so it's the
So
combination of the
An
cabin.
inch
Oh,
here,
that
a
window
foot
on the
there,
right is like a
such that
completely
the
new
seams
window
are
as well.
not visible enough for the place to make any sense.
It's
The
shifting
only
in
furniture
reality.
of note is a plain table, its legs all the wrong length. The blade is your If he wants
Yeah,
us
I've
to
heard that
take it,
before.
maybe we should just leave it to collect dust, or better yet, grab it and throw it out the window. What good is
Yeah.
a knife against a world-ending monstrosity anyway?
I like that idea. We've taken the dagger every time.
Taking the knife. Have you seen this place? We have literally no idea what to expect and no idea what we're dealing with.
Who the fuck are you talking about,
I've
Mr.
already
Hero?
told you what you're dealing with. You're dealing with a princess. How many times do I have to explain this incredibly simple and straightforward premise? You can't just say that, but when everything here is so wrong. Listen to me. My job is to describe facts as facts and to guide you through your job, which is to slay the princess and through that action, save the entire world. And if you're going to slay her, you cannot let fear creep into your heart. You cannot lose yourself before you even get to her. Oh, ho, ho, ho! You piqued my interest.
Oh!
Oh,
If
big
we
dickus over
lose
here.
ourselves. Nothing, because you're going to pull yourself
Lose yourself
together.
in the moment. You're born.
Just ignore the stressful geometry and stay calm.
Geometry.
How? Even if we closed our eyes, you're constantly describing it to us.
The
I'm not going
music's
to
getting
stop
real
doing my
clowny.
job. So you're just going to have to get better at yours. And quickly, if you don't mind. Yes, take a deep breath. I'm all for getting under his skin, but we'll miss out on loads of fun if we shrivel up into a ball and go insane the first time we see something weird. What you're seeing here is obviously real. Just accept it and go with the flow. It really isn't hard. Okay, I'm fine. Good. Now, whenever you're ready, we're all waiting for you to complete a very important task.
Quick save.
You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall.
Ooh, we should look at ourselves. Wouldn't that be fun? You
Is it
won't
gonna
be
disappear
looking at
again?
yourself because there isn't a mirror. There's the
Yep.
table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door. There's definitely a mirror. There isn't. You insisting it isn't there just makes me want to look at it even more.
Alright, so we approached the mirror before, and I wonder if the same
Exactly.
thing would happen.
Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would a mirror...
Yeah, approach
Walk
the
up to
mirror.
the wall next to the basement door. This really isn't funny.
He's gonna reach out and it's
forward
gone.
and rub your hand against the cabin wall. But it was there a second ago. Now it's gone. You know that taking the mirror away from us isn't going to change things, right? We'll find it again, and then we'll see whatever it is that you don't want us to see.
That we're a hideous Birdman.
So, I'm gonna quick
Yeah, we
save.
either
Can we
take-
throw the blade out of the
You take the blade
window
from the table.
I was joking about?
It would be difficult to
Yeah,
slay.
maybe.
Okay, fine. You took the knife. Then how are we supposed to hold it? The other way. Thumb at the bottom. It'll look much cooler and more serious if we hold it with our thumb at the bottom. It really doesn't matter how you hold the blade.
He's
as long
meaning
as
to
you
hold
have
it like you're about to stab down
make
on
a choice.
something. Thumb at the
Oh.
bottom. Ah!
You switch
Hold
your
the blade
grip
the
on
other way.
blade. Congratulations. Yes! Isn't this so much better?
Fuck yes.
You're right.
Do it.
This does look a lot better.
Do it.
It really doesn't matter. Just get on with it and deal.
Thumb at the window!
Hell yeah.
Seriously.
Oh, both the windows broke.
Throw the blade at the window, glass showering the cabin as your weapon flies out into the night. I suppose you'll just have to deal with the princess.
Now the
without it.
blade is completely out of the equation.
Yeah.
Be
I wonder if it's
fine,
gonna
don't
just
worry
reappear in our
about it.
hand or
What's the
something.
worst that could happen? The world ends? Oh well. If the princess wasn't going to do it, the heat death of the universe was going to come for it eventually.
True!
I'm not so sure. This place is already messing with my head. It would be much better if we had a weapon.
Bah.
What's done is done.
Oh,
Good luck, hero.
Into the
very
boss
strange
room.
that both the windows
The
broke.
door to the basement
Oh,
creaks
God.
open, revealing a web of branching
H. Gregor.
staircases all built
Up the
from
stairs and going down the
unidentifiable
stairs.
Going
materials.
up the stairs? No, I'm going down the sideways
Nothing
stairs.
here seems to belong. And the closer you examine your surroundings, the more confused you get. Your head throbbing with the effort of making sense of this place. None of the stairs even seem to go anywhere, let alone down. The
Jump.
air here has a sickening,
Yeah.
almost sludge-like
Do it.
miasma to it.
Jump.
The kind of indiscernible quality that comes from the blending together of every scent there is at once. An odor that is simultaneously everything and yet the sum of it all coalescing into a thick, nauseating nothing. The princess
Coalescing.
lives here, slaying
Hello,
her is
Kiwi.
probably doing her a favor. Her voice, a disquieting collage of tone and personality, drags up the stairs.
Hello? Hi. What
my
are you
God.
doing here? Are you here to kill?
No,
Y'all?
no, thank you. Oh, don't be such a baby. I don't want to do this. Let's just turn around and leave. This feels wrong. This feels like a trap. Like whatever we do, we're gonna die. We don't even have a weapon. But we already tried turning around and leaving, didn't we? And he threw
We
up
already
a
know
wall.
we're gonna die.
No way to go but forward. And whatever choice we make, whatever she is, we know one thing for sure. And what's that? That the fate of the world hinges on your success? There'll still be plenty of ways to ruin his day.
I like this one.
Yeah, the contrarian, he's an asshole. I like it.
Harsh stairs. I take the harsh route.
Yeah, the
Step
harsh
to the
left
left.
stairs.
The path is cruel against your
Step
feet.
to the right.
Impact of each
Crisscross.
step sending pulsing vibrations up your legs until there's nothing left in them to feel.
Break it down now.
The air around you grows
Oh,
cold
God.
the further you progress. At first, a barely noticeable drop, quickly evolving into a numbing
Kiwi.
cold.
Excuse me.
Your toes feel like blocks of ice. Your breaths puff out in clouds of condensed vapor. You shudder against it as you continue down the stairway, losing yourself in the bone-deep chill.
Okay.
You slowly lose sense of
is-
yourself the further you go. Time disappears, and you can feel yourself begin to untether.
That's so cool.
Physical sensations dull and then vanish.
It's getting more and more
The only
like
things experienced
preliminary
are the endless
sketchy.
repeating patterns and emotions of the journey. A continuous march forward to
I
a
think it reached
destination
maximum
long forgotten.
child drawing.
Consumption and betrayal, skepticism and blind devotion, rivalry and submission, terror and longing, pain and unfamiliarity. And at the heart of it all, an emotion that can only be described as...
Are you just going to stand there?
What the hell was that? What happened to us?
Wow, dude, that was like real exponential, dude.
I was greening out.
Different, but also still the same person I was at the top of the stairs. Oh well, that was a trip, but now it's over. Time to get back to our old devilish ways.
That was fun.
Princess, eyes bright but otherwise shrouded in darkness, watches you impatiently from the other side of the basement. Don't
It's very
forget
dark
why
in here
you're
now.
And why are we here again? In case you weren't listening, I'm afraid I lost myself on the way down. You're here to...
Oh, okay. Kiwi, stop. Stop it, Kiwi. Stop trying to walk across the keyboard. What's your name?
We asked that before.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize I was here.
Yeah, I know. I've been watching you stare at me for a long, long time.
The shadows recede, revealing the princess's face. I don't think she likes us. Wouldn't you be skeptical of someone stumbling in here if you were her? We lost ourselves the second we stepped into this place. I don't know how long she's been here, but I can't imagine it would be easy for her to trust anyone. Those eyes, though. They're so sharp. It's just deception. Don't buy into it. You can do this.
It's okay. Don't
Oh,
worry.
Jesus.
Oh.
Sometimes I get lost here too.
She's
As the princess
fracturing.
speaks again, it's almost as if she fractures. And where there was once
Exactly.
just one of her,
That's what I just said.
there is now another. We can do that? I don't like this. It's those cabins all over again. Can we put her back? Again? Have you been here before?
You're not supposed to give away the game!
Should we tell him? Nah, let him stew. Right,
You've
I'm
lost the
telling you.
game.
Yeah, we've been here before, but until... It's hard to describe. Until the only thing we could see was the same cabin going on forever. And then you told us that the world ended and we died. And then we woke up, and I'm pretty sure you're familiar with all the rest of it. It seems to me like you saw something you weren't supposed to have seen. If only you'd listened to whatever words of wisdom you were given in that other reality.
Words, wisdom.
But what's done is
Let
done,
it be.
isn't it? Whatever
Let
you
it
saw
be.
last time, unsee it. Whatever thoughts weaseled their way into your head, unthink them.
Trouble.
If it's not already too late. You've got a job to do
Comes
here, and you need to do it now.
Mother!
Plan. Let's see if we can make even more of her.
Tell your princess not to walk my way. Apparently a threat in the world is okay. We've seen these all before. I'm getting you out of here. Try and free her. I don't know what. It's so long.
It seems like it's all one option.
Yeah, it is all one option.
Weird. It's kind
Yeah,
of,
it is
that's
weird.
bugged. That's definitely
That's
bugged.
gotta be bugged. That means we have to click it.
Wait, that's not right. Go on. Take a step forward.
It's not bugged.
Oh, I chose the bug option. That fucking
Bugged it even more. It
Experience
Oh, she's got
fractured.
different
footfall,
expressions.
A gentle tread.
angry,
Yeah, I like-
surprise,
I like
neutral,
top left one.
devilish, and like top right is kind of hurt. Like, yeah, really
Yeah.
shy.
I
You
like,
can
I like
feel
top
yourself.
left.
Oh,
Smile.
I accidentally.
You find the
Oh,
blade
God.
suddenly in your hands. All at once you use it to strike at her binding.
We don't have the blade.
Upstairs and slay
Where's
her
the
and
blade?
leave her to languish alone.
Was us walking down? Was us seeing her for the first time? Nice drawing, dude.
I like the one on the top.
Yeah, I bet you do.
Is this what
She's
the end of the
scary.
world looks like? What an unbearable mess. But this,
Oh my god.
we can't.
What are you, a Cuphead character?
This is gonna be
You're not
red hot.
anything witty to say. I
Oh
could
my
use
God.
a good bit of wit right now.
She's like molding
No, I
into
don't,
one.
because this isn't fun. How are we supposed to have fun if everything is happening at the same time? It's the
Fun?
same as nothing.
Everything everywhere all at
Nothing
once?
is excruciating.
It is.
Luckily for all, of us,
Ooh.
nothing and
Oh my god.
everything doesn't go on forever. The world and the princess collapse in on themselves before it all falls apart. I think
my
he's
God.
gone. We were never
That's
going
cool,
to
one of them's
salvage
been
this,
stabbed.
were we?
What happened to us? What are we? There are parts of us that are dead, and others, they just don't fit. They just don't fit. We can feel them moving
She has
around
extra
in places
fingers.
They don't belong. It's all so uncomfortable. Did you do this?
Polydactyl.
Did we do this? Can you pull us back apart? Can you fix us?
We should help her. I think we did this.
It's the hair background.
It is the hair background, yeah.
Surprisingly sincere. I didn't actually think our actions had
I
consequences.
like the face in the middle.
It's a little late for regret, isn't it?
That's a whole
Please,
stuck in the
please.
middle with you. Princess to the left, princess to the right, here I am. Oh no.
The hands!
Oh, she was grabbed by the hands, the hair hands.
Are you back? Oh,
Mirror.
baby. Boom.
Well, you'll never know if she hears your reply. She's gone. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find
I have
her?
a skip option.
Yeah, what the
And
hell?
there's that mirror again. Why is it here?
Is it-
Why now?
Okay. But it's not the information.
Yeah. We could approach the mirror. We could probably talk to him
It
first.
feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything. Yeah, don't look at it. I don't like that thing.
To the music. Walk on through to the other side.
So sucky. You're not messing with us, right?
Yep, here we go. We can see Birdman again. Yeah, we've seen this. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. It's you.
It says you've grown. Is what the
Oh. It is a different... I think it's a different picture, kind of. Like, the coloring looks a little different. We're still doing a Slav squat. The long quiet once again. Proceed. Oh, it's her again. It's Princess Hands.
Flickering lights in empty cityscapes.
She's
become
more
pockets of
fucked up.
vitality and movement. I am more than I was before. Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
No, I don't want to. Yeah, wait, the top option was interesting. Are you the same being as you were before? How much have you changed?
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern,
No.
but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same.
A. Let's see. Well, let's look from the bottom. Attack!
Attack the titty! Welcome back, Kiwi. Would you like to go on the lap?
I don't want to hurt you, but the more times I go back, the worse I fear things will be.
The vessels are shaped by memories of
That's
you,
nice.
but their impulses are drawn to the edge of the long quiet. To them, you are a gate to something more, and any hurt you've caused them is understood as a fair price for freedom. But they are only thoughts and perspectives. They are not me. The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. Without them, I would be as I was before. I would be alone and without sensation. I could not feel the joy of having you by my side, for I would not know your absence.
Okay. Want more information?
You have been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Thank you.
Why can I not do the same things I've done before?
Those paths lead to worlds you've already
So we
seen,
can't repeat things.
and to perspectives I
Okay.
have already made my own.
Kiwi,
They are
stop.
useless to us now, inaccessible. The only paths of value are those that are yet untread.
Feel to change like this.
Eyes close in reflection. Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together. It feels correct. This is what I need to be. This is the only path forward.
It's cool. She's like a combination of the previous one with the head being like decapitated, because the head that's talking is still being held at like higher up than the body. So she's like combined with the mutated one.
With
Yeah.
every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be, and every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am, and what I am is different from what I was. I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed. But in this moment, all I want is to know myself and to know you.
How many more
These
vessels do I
ones
need
are
to
a
bring you?
contradiction, a winding kaleidoscope of paths and wall. They are stretched into a shape not unlike me, but it is a shape they cannot hold. They will make for a rich and vibrant heart. Do not mourn them, for they will finally get to know themselves.
There's a lot of options still.
Yeah.
Just start clicking.
There is still much to be seen.
I wonder if you're limited,
Neither of us
or if you
know
can
the
just
depths
do them
of our
all.
being. Perhaps at the end of this, I will be the one to kill you. Or perhaps we will leave this place together and find new horizons to discover.
Horizon Zero Dawn.
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me. Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them. My joy is in seeing what you choose.
Jesus.
There are no wrong answers, and every perspective illuminates my shadows and shares new secrets. My preference is for you to show me what you would like me to see. I cannot know the ways I wish to grow, for I have yet to feel them. It is you who guides me down the thin trail of perspective and memory.
And one last
If
question.
I am to be an ocean, you have nurtured me into a pond. My waters are shallow and murky, and I yearn for more perspective.
Children
like-
yearn for the
You will find your
mines.
rest in
we're
due
like
time.
we're like building
I'm
her
sorry
into
for
an
the
angel.
burdens I place on you. I
Ready to
will
go
long
back.
for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
Oh, God, every time that's so loud. It's scary. The hero and the princess.
You're on a path in the
That's a skipper.
What a great addition they have.
Yeah, that's a skipper. So what do
That's the
we
spirit.
choose to do this time? Are we just gonna go in?
You
We
might
Just
haven't-
kill her. We
Sure.
haven't
Yeah,
go
we
back.
haven't done a straight just kill route, so we could see if that does something.
Let's behave. Be good boys.
This is the good boy run.
Unless we see something.
The interior of the cabin is almost in.
No, normal. Take the
You
blade.
take the blade from the.
Into the basement. You can do the proceed quietly and stab her
door to the
right in the
basement.
chest. Ah,
Good. You're still listening to reason.
God
You
damn
walk
it.
down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist,
Oh, it's a little
binding
bugged.
her to the far wall of the basement.
It's bugged.
He keeps talking, but it should be. Yeah, there we go.
Oh yeah.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
It's
So, should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late.
Slay the princess.
Yep.
You lunge forward without a moment's hesitation. You feel flesh easily give way and look
That's a
down to
nice
see
thump.
your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
Oh, this is it, isn't it? I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder, do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
Nope.
It's like she's convinced she can't die. Yes, even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well.
Jesus Christ.
But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago, that arrogant look still plastered on her face. But is it over? Really over?
Stab her some more.
It's over. Don't get all worked up. We should make sure. What's the harm in checking for a pulse? I really don't think you should do that. And why shouldn't we? Is there something you're not telling us? I've told you everything that's happened with complete accuracy. The princess is dead. Your blade pierced her heart. There's no coming back from that.
Remove the blade and then stab her again.
You lean down and wrap your hand around the blade's hilt. But as you begin to slide it out of its resting place, you feel a sharp and sudden jab in your side. What was that?
I guess I won't be dying alone after all.
Quick, let's get out of here. It's too late for that now. You collapse to the ground as the mortally wounded princess twists
Good God,
a
that's
blade
a
of her
face.
own
What
deep
big
between
teeth
your
you have, my
ribs.
dear.
As you fall, she falls with you, exhausted by the effort, the little life that was left in her eyes fading rapidly.
An eye for an eye. A life for a life. I guess we're even now. See you around.
You were
Choom.
so close. Why did you hesitate? It doesn't matter. At least you managed to take her with you, for whatever that's worth. Everything
Get
goes
fucked,
dark,
loser.
and you die.
Chapter
Razor.
2, the Razor. Yeah, that's a new one. So we've had the
You're
prisoner,
on a
the
path
stranger,
in
and the Razor.
woods. You're here to slay.
Why wasn't that skippable?
I can assure you that you didn't slay her, and that she
Okay,
didn't
just
kill
gonna
you. People
argue
don't just
with him.
spring back to life after dying, and the two of us are meeting for the very first time. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. This whole thing's a crock of shit. She's
Voice
trying
of
to
the
pull a knife out of
cheated.
nowhere and stab us again.
This whole thing's a crock of shit.
Stabbed to death? Well, you won't have to worry about that. The princess is unarmed.
I think he's gonna be my favorite.
That's exactly what you told us
Yeah.
last time. You said
Jeez,
this whole thing would be
Gromit.
easy, but after we sank our blade into her heart, she
Jeez.
just got up and started
Gromit.
stabbing us. Calm down. I assure you she has no weapons. So there's no
This whole
reason to
thing's a
fear
big
her.
crock of shit.
You were made for this job. You'll do just fine.
We did that one, yeah.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie. He couldn't be more on the money. But we're really doing this, aren't we? I'd say you're lost, but I'm stuck here with you. We know what to look out for this time. We know to be careful. Just stay focused and you'll be fine.
The cabin in the woods.
The interior of
Oh.
the cabin is a jagged mess of warped wood and broken boards, their splintered edges as uninviting as shattered glass. The only furniture of note is a pointed table with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
The mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's
Could you
open.
did it like that?
There isn't much. What are you talking about? This isn't a
What are you
wall.
talking about?
You reach forward,
Every time.
rub your hand, but there was. Now it's gone. Yet another thing in here playing tricks on us. I hate this place.
We taking the
You
blade?
take the blade
Yeah.
from the table. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. It feels a bit better to have a weapon in our hands.
I like the music
Let's
in
make
this
her
one.
hurt for what she's done to us.
Into the
Seasons don't fear the reaper.
The door to the basement
Oh.
creaks open, revealing what must once have been stairs. The fractured slats look as if they've been torn from their source and violently jammed into the wall. The air seeping up from below has an almost metallic quality to it, like the smell of fresh blood.
Is she already dead?
And you can hear what sounds like the rhythmic scraping of metal coming from down below. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. That's right, scraping. I told you she has something, I told you. That sound could be anything. It's probably just her chains dragging across the floor. I am begging you to get out of your head. Her grating voice carries up the stairs.
I hope you've come to rescue me. I've been stuck down here forever.
There is something so wrong with that voice. Yeah, she thinks she's better than us.
Yeah,
like
fuck
she doesn't
her.
even have to put on an act.
This whole lot is a crock of shit. She gonna look
As you
like
descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view, her sharp eyes following
she
you
might
from
be
across
free
the room.
already.
I wonder if she remembers us.
Finally, somebody. Quick, get me out of these chains. We're not safe here.
Come on now, we're not falling for that, are we? She's trying to trick us, but she can't hide that threatening edge to her voice. She just wants us to get close, to let our guard down. If she
Yeah, I
sounds
mean, she's
threatening, it's
definitely
because
hiding
her mask
something.
is already slipping. She knows why you're here. You are armed, after all.
What are you waiting for? You are here to rescue me, right?
No.
What are you waiting for?
Why must you walk on the keyboard? Why? Why do you do this to me? Can we just talk things through? Yeah, I wonder if she does have like cognizant memory of all the other versions and stuff, or if they're splintered and different.
A knife? What are you talking about? I don't have a knife. Where would I keep a knife? And why would I stab you to death? I don't know you. You haven't given me a reason to stab you to death. It would
sweating.
be so silly of me to cut you open
She's
and
also
look
not
at
making
your
eye contact.
insides.
Okay, I could have sworn we didn't mention stabbing anyone to death. Sounds like she's really out for blood. Fortunately for you, she isn't armed.
Narrator, you might be stupid.
Yeah, I think the
It would be
narrator's down.
so much easier to prove that I do have a sharp object. I could just show it to you, but I don't have one, so I can't.
Let me see your
Princess
hands.
smiles
Oh,
as she
she's got it
pulls
between her butt
hands
cheeks.
from behind her back.
But look at this! Hands! Hands that don't have anything in them to stab you with!
Her smile stretches into an even wider grin as she shakes her sleeves.
And empty sleeves, too! Look at how few stabbing implements I have. It's practically zero.
Practically. That's not zero.
That's so rude of you, passing judgments on strangers you've never met just because they're different from you. How would you like it if I did that, huh? Silly little bird face thinks he's so serious
Her
coming
fucking
down here
face.
but doesn't know anything.
There's
Thinks
nothing
he can
going
tell
on in
me to
that
get
head
rid
right
of
now.
all the knives I don't even have while he gets to wave one around right in front of me. I bet you didn't like that, did you? I bet you didn't like being judged for no reason.
I have absolutely zero doubts that she is going to stab us if
I wanna
we
kill
get
this
close
one.
to her. She certainly feels threatening. Just because she's acting like she's going to stab you doesn't mean she has the means to actually do it. But you know
Shut
who
the fuck up,
is
narrator.
armed? You. So stop second-guessing yourself and do your job. But I'm
We could throw the
nervous.
knife at
All
her.
the more reason to jump into the deep end and deal with her right now before you waste any more time getting stuck in your head.
You're just drowning in your cups, you bastard. We could trick her. We could approach.
Of course I won't.
Against your better
Good God.
judgment, you walk
She
across
has
the
to
room
die.
to within arm's reach of the princess. I don't like the way you said within arm's reach. You hear the horrible sound of metal slicing
Oh my
through
God.
meat. Whose meat? Not ours, right? Hers, at first, then yours. Your neck, specifically.
Hehe.
You collapse to the ground, your vision swimming as you attempt to focus
Is that
on
her
bloody
arm?
blade and the limp sack of flesh that was once her arm.
Oh!
Oh my God, that's so fucked.
You're going to die now.
And with a quick jerk of her elbow, she does just that. Everything goes dark, and you die.
I don't think we're gonna get to chapter 3.
Chapter
the arms race.
3?
Can't say that.
You're on a path in the woods. No, fuck that.
Are
If
we?
We're gonna have to keep doing this over and over and over again.
I
We're
love
not
the
starting
cheated.
in that
It's great.
goddamn woods every time. We're starting in the fucking cabin. You're what? I feel dizzy.
Or the cabin?
Oh ho ho ho! I guess I took us to the cabin, didn't I? Isn't that interesting? Who holds the cards now?
There's no door, it's just a
Nobody
mirror.
holds the cards. That's how it's always been. That's unfortunately how reality works. The circle's getting smaller and smaller.
Oh,
Running isn't an option anymore.
Voice of the hunted.
We have to fight.
different voice.
What's
the
the point of fighting
Oh.
if she's just going to win every time? It hurts being sliced to pieces. We're better off just sitting up here and doing nothing. Great, so obviously you've already been here. This is our third? No wonder things have fallen apart. You
This is
do
definitely
realize
not our
that
third.
every time you fail, she escapes and an entire world is damned to destruction. That can't be right. That's too much responsibility. I couldn't agree more. We couldn't be trusted with the fate of a single person, let alone the fate of the world.
He's like the caterpillar from
Let's
Bug's
just stay
Life.
focused, shall we?
I
Only
just want to
furniture room is a
fly.
bent metal table, a pristine blade perched. We take. Okay, sure. You take the blade.
Not even
before
choice, they just take it.
it's there.
Yep.
It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. This feels right. We just have to keep our senses sharp. That's right. We've got to be able to win.
What are we gonna do?
eventually.
Walk into the mirror?
And what if we never do? Don't be like that. I know things are hard right now, but we
Don't
gotta
be
stay
like that.
positive.
Don't be like
So,
that.
you
Don't
just
be
gotta
like
stand
that. There's
there,
a whole
or are you
big
going to
crock
head
of
to the
shit.
basement like you're supposed to. I'd love to get started just as much as you would, but how are we supposed to get down there?
Thank
walk
you.
Through the door. You do know what doors are, right? But there isn't a door. It's just that mirror again. There isn't a mirror. You really messed things up,
Ooh.
didn't you? It's like you can't even see reality anymore. I can feel the
Oh.
air coming up from behind it, stinking
I
of
can
iron
feel
and
it
steel.
calling
You
in
might
the
be right.
air
Could be a trick.
tonight.
If our other senses can't feel it, then
Alright.
we can't trust it.
Well, I only have one
Make your way to the
Yep.
door at the end of the room, stopping just in front of it.
Stopping.
You really must think you're looking at a mirror. Well, it doesn't exist. Just reach forward and open it. Let's just move it out of the way without looking. I don't want to see us. I'm sure we all look awful.
I don't
after
want to
dying
see
twice.
us.
Let's just fumble for the
Twice.
handle and be done with it. I don't care what we look like.
Me every SteamOs recording.
Yeah. Oh.
Reach forward and place your hand on the door to the basement. It creaks open. And the mirror's gone. How surprising. It was never there. Just an illusion. Guess it's time for us to see her again. Just stay focused and you'll be fine.
All right, we're many.
Step forward.
Oh, Jesus
so
Christ!
You don't get a chance to linger on the basement stairs.
Good
They
God.
are smooth and flat and metallic.
Can we die?
An unintentional and unfortunately
That was a very
slippery
death
ramp that quickly
noise.
sends you skittering to the bottom.
I think we just
Your
fell.
body tumbles onto the basement floor, and the form
she's
of the
scary
princess
again.
comes into view, standing at a distance. She gives you a wry smile.
The
Hi,
narrator
it
sounds
looks like
different.
you don't have a way out, so I'm not going to play dumb anymore. But don't worry about how bad you did last time. That's part of the fun.
Fun for her, maybe. I didn't like dying all over again.
Thinking about dying makes us as good as dead. The only thing that matters is survival. Actually, does survival matter? We've died twice and nothing bad has come of it. We just need to find a way to win once.
He's right. You
Nothing
know.
bad has come of it.
Some kind of
yet.
Sekiro up in here.
Plenty bad has come of it. You've left at least one entire world to ruin. The people there mattered. The past isn't real. There's only here and now. Your internal
Oh,
bickering is
God.
cut short by the wet sound of slicing meat. From the princess's arms erupt twin blades, glistening with her blood, the empty flesh of her arms flopping at her elbows like torn sleeves. The chain clatters to the floor. She's loose, and she is coming for you.
Oh God.
You're going to make me walk over to you, aren't you?
Shit. She's coming for us, and I'm out of ideas.
Okay.
We're fighting her, obviously.
Quick
We're
save.
going to appeal to her authority. She wins by killing us, right? So let's beat her to it. Oh, suicide.
All of the
All these
ideas suck.
ideas-
Think of something better.
I'm gonna try flirting with her. Are you flirting with me?
A lot of options.
I mean-
Hold on.
The options do suck.
Yeah, these options suck.
Yeah, that's right, we just have to think. There's probably an answer if we think.
Just standing there, huh? A bold strategy.
We'll see if it
You
pays
don't have
off
time
for
to
you.
Finish your thought. In a moment, she's across the room, blades flashing in the dim starlight. She skewers you.
Oh,
What a surprise. Yeah, we don't even get a second to think without her stabbing us. Oh,
The
a new
skeptic's
one of
back.
us. I thought that only happens when we die. Did we die? You're on a... No, you're in a... Where the hell are you?
I think we're dead. And that's all we'll ever be. Dead, 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 dead.
this guy's so
dead.
goth it
Stop
hurts.
saying dead, all of you.
We might have died a second ago, but right now we're extremely not dead. This is all horribly wrong. How many times have you been here?
This is 4.
No
it's
wonder
not.
everything's such a mess. This wasn't
It's like
supposed to go
6 or
past 1.
7.
Well, technically it's 4
Is it 4?
of this. Whenever we get reset by the hand demon,
They count
it's
that
a full
as
it's a full reset.
Got
So
it.
this is the 4th time we've been on this loop.
I wonder what you're going to do next. You're so full of ideas, and I love that.
Because we stabbed her, she killed us. Then we came back, she killed us with one hand. Then we came back and she killed us, and then now we're back again.
But I guess we don't have time to talk about things before the princess advances. Okay, whatever we do gets us another us. Let's see how many we can stack.
Oh, to get
There's gotta be
like a
point where it makes
combat
us
one?
better than her.
Oh yeah, dude, we need like voice of the
As long as we keep
barbarian.
moving.
Oh, great. So it's going to get even more crowded. Even more deluded voices that think we might stand any kind of chance.
God
Come
damn.
on, show me something new.
Okay, plan now.
Flirt.
Yeah, we need the flirt. It doesn't work, and she kills you again and again and again. Your memory blurs as your conscious leaps from life to life to life, holding on the only snippets of the conflict.
On those gleaming blades. There's nothing better
Voice
than
of
a
the
capable
smitten.
woman. She skewers you.
You're cute.
Well, there's more of us. Let's see if that helps. We just have to hit her harder. She skewers you.
You'll have to be trickier than that.
Then you skewer yourself.
I thought
Yep.
we both understood that dying doesn't get you anywhere.
Huh, that didn't do much of anything. We're tougher than I thought.
Contrarian.
Just panic. Flee. She skewers
annoying.
you.
No, you don't get to escape.
We need like
That's
voice
not
of the
how this
fighter.
works.
It doesn't matter how many times this takes, we can't give up. Okay, let's go again. She's going to kill this body either way. So stop feeling what it feels. She skewers you.
Ooh, not bad. Real tough.
See? We're getting better. Okay, yeah. That was a good one. Let's appeal to her better nature. She skewers you. We're getting close to something. Can't you feel it? One last time.
One last time.
One last time. That's all we need.
Gonna celebrate. Oh yeah.
And then
don't
everything
stop the
goes dark.
skewering.
And you die.
Oh. Chapter 4. Mutually assured destruction.
But you-
You're on it. Don't lose your head.
But-
We're in a cabin. Everything feels like it finally fits, doesn't it? We're up here, which is different, and different is good. And our steel claw is already in our hand. Ho-ho! What if?
Oh,
Throw it out the window.
Shut the fuck up, contrarian. Shut the fuck up. We already
It's me,
did that
Mickey.
one.
oh.
We already threw it out the
Over
window.
my dead body.
That won't be very hard. We've died a lot.
I can't say I mind anymore. Besides, what better way to die so very
This guy sounds like
many
Matt
times
Berry.
than at the sharp hands of a beautiful woman?
Well,
Sure, I can think
man.
of a better way to die. Yeah, they're all the same, really. How
It's
about
all
we
the
stick
same
with
to
one of our
me.
ways to die. I don't want us to accidentally manifest anything. The only thing we're gonna manifest is finally ending up on top.
Ooh.
There are entirely too many of you. How many times have you been here? This isn't good. This is... How about you stick to describing things, and we'll stick to doing them? Yeah, leave it to the pros. We'll notch up that win in no time. Narrator, we heroically stride through the door and towards our destined final encounter
I love
with
this
our
one.
star-crossed lover.
I love most of
Blimey.
them.
Walk to the door and onto
There's
the
a few I
basement
really like. I
stairs.
like the
Only
cheated, the
small of a
broken, and the
slide.
smitten the most.
We know. Fine. I'll just shut up then and speed this whole thing along. Are you sure you
Please.
don't want me to describe the stairs, or this room, or anything? It
No.
feels like I'm hardly a part of this. Don't care. Just want to win. Fine.
It was like gamers. It was like, get us in there. We've already been wiped by this boss 50 times. Just get us in
Yeah,
there.
I know the
You know,
intro.
This last time I
Skip
killed
the
you,
dialogue.
And you didn't pop right back up again? I thought I'd actually done it. I thought I'd cut you into so many pieces you just weren't able to stitch yourself back together. But I guess we're not done. That's
Let's
okay
Spartan
with me.
kick her
It's
into one of
good
the
even.
spikes.
I like that. I got something ready for you while you were gone. Do you want to see it? I'm not going to wait for an answer. I'm just going to show you. It's worth it, though. Just
It's
you
boob
wait.
blades.
And not for very long, because I'm going to do it right now.
I was really hoping he would keep going.
I know.
gonna
Like,
say
how
what she
long would he
does?
do that?
Do you want me to talk now? Well, yeah, she says she has something new. I want to hear about the new thing. Yeah, me too. I think I speak for all of us when I say that I would like to hear you describe her new thing. Really? Okay then.
Really?
Now.
The princess's skin twists,
Oh.
splitting into red blooms
Oh
of
God, she's
raw
turning
meat
into a
as it
Pokemon.
stretches and tears. Then it erupts. She becomes a wave of blood and viscera, pieces of her splattering against the walls.
Blood and
All
viscera.
in the center of the room.
50
is a
minutes.
skeleton of blades.
Well, her
Her heart beats furiously in its
her heart
cage
is
in her chest.
exposed. I think we can probably stab that, right?
Probably, yeah.
She's
Are
turned
you
into
ready
a
for
sword.
what comes next?
Yes.
Holy shit! She's gorgeous.
Oh,
Absolutely divine. Yes! Behold
Yes!
the perfect woman. Do you think we can throw her out the window?
What the fuck up, contrarian?
I love the
That
contrary.
You fucking dumbass.
How is she still alive? Hearts
She was
must
never
have
alive to
beaten
begin
until
with,
she needs.
idiot.
This is fake. This is all
Paranoid.
fake. That's all just made up.
We've seen him.
She doesn't
Have
even
we?
have
Yep.
her back.
There's so many now,
How
it's
are we
hard to keep
supposed
track.
stab her in it?
This is all just a
There he is.
joke. I hate existing.
We're screwed. I quit. I'm done. Forget it. All right.
Alright.
This-
Oh my God.
That's how much-
Oh, we must empty our mind.
You messy. We're back in.
Quiet.
Oh, this is the original. What happened?
I like this.
Looks like we quick saved.
Something feels different about you. It almost
Here,
makes
background,
me
here,
feel
background.
different. Like I should actually take this seriously for once.
So she's gonna get combined with the angel. Do not act, and yet through that inaction, your body moves on its own. The princess strikes as you approach, but as her blow finishes its arc, you are already somewhere else.
You're incredible.
Your weapons clash again and again. You hear her entering a rhythm free of thought and free of self. There is only the dance, the ebb and flow, the shifting of the tides back and forth between you. The deeper you fall into your play, the faster your hearts pound, the faster the momentum volleys between you. Volley! An endlessly building crescendo, and then opening. Stab! Your blade strikes free of volition, and her strikes too. You kill each other. Both strikes are lethal, neither of you will survive, but neither of you fear what's to come. This is a good ending. You don't have to tell us that. Yeah, look, she gets grabbed by the hands.
Hand lady, hand lady, hand
Nico
lady.
Robin, Nico Robin.
Emmy returns. Approach the mirror. You do so.
You do so,
Gaze
yeah.
at the reflection.
Yeah. Oh, we're melting now.
Withered.
Oh. The long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin.
Big skippers.
Oh, she's just straight up the sword lady.
I
no.
am a growing chorus of contradiction.
No, yeah, she's pretty much just the
A
sword lady.
mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention
Ebb
can
and
bear to
flow.
hold. To look at any
Ebb
words
and
to
flow.
God damn it. Const.
to reshape them yet again. All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
God damn. Look at all this stuff. Can't be contradiction. Contradictions so exist.
And yet my waters flow and my streets bustle.
Waters
There are no
flow.
words that can describe me into non-existence. There is no logic that can bind my multitudes. I am everything that you have known me to be, but I am also none of it.
How can you stand to be a contradiction?
As easily as you can stand to be you. You are like me, even if you have chosen not to look at the corners of you that do not fit. Even if you have chosen to ignore the brilliant contours of your soul.
Doesn't matter how many times I go back, at least one of us always hurts the other. Doesn't that change you? Doesn't that make you worse?
It changes me, but it doesn't make me worse, nor does it make me care for you any less. Does it make you worse? Do you resent me?
No, not really. It all seems so distant as soon as I'm near you.
It does seem small from here, and the more we journey, the smaller each of those steps will be. But that doesn't make any of them less special.
I kind of asked these other questions for.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm ready to go back.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
God,
Everything goes dark and you die.
so fucking loud. It sounds like a car accident in a movie. Chapter 1. Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end
Into
of
the
that
path is a cabin. And in the basement of the cabin is a princess.
And in the Princess is a next time on ScreamOs?
Yes, yes. Great, great,
Yes.
enjoyable. Good stuff. I enjoyed this. This was good.
What was your favorite bit? There's a lot happened in
there's a
today's
lot of
episode.
bits.
Yeah, there's a lot of bits.
That last part was really good with all the voices, everybody talking and shit. That was in Cradle Unusual. I will say, how can you have so much in this game already? So many branching paths, and I'm engulfed in every single second. I am not like, this sucks, let's get to the next path. Not once so far. If they can continue that throughout the
really
entire
good.
game, this may be...
Oh, God.
I'm getting ahead of myself, but if they can continue this throughout the entire game, this could end up being one of my favorite games. The way
It's really good. Oh,
Alright.
God.
Super interesting. Can't wait to see more.
I think my favorite bit was the us walking or trying to not go to the cabin, which led to there being like 100 cabins.
Yeah.
And that was really cool. I really liked that. That kind of like blew me away.
It seems like...
it's in depth. It's so crazy how many pathways there are.
So let me say this, and let me actually say it's a positive. It seems like the game steers you towards the direction of that path still, which I'm fine with. You should be able to loosely play, but it shouldn't be wandering forever, because then I know I'm going to complain like, oh, I followed this path and now I'm doing nothing for an hour. Skip function works great. Plus, that they block you from doing, we haven't seen it yet, but it blocks you from doing things that you've done before. So you never end up in a scenario where you click on something and you're like, fuck, and you have to we haven't had to reload once. And I feel like I'm not going to have to reload at all. So
I think the game is designed that way to where you don't have to reload.
Which
like
is
it's meant to
just
be
great.
played
yeah,
fully through.
they must have polished a lot of stuff in the demo, because you can tell when a game's been QA'd well, and this is very, very QA'd. It's very polished. Super enjoyable. Can't wait to get into more of it, but this video is long enough, so we'll get into more of it on the next episode.